Hello everyone, this is Vistra with Paper Seasoning, and this is a little bit unusual video for me. I am getting into gardening and I really wanted to share that with you all on my channel. So I have a seed haul, and to give you a little background on my gardening experience, when I was a little girl, I did have a small garden. And then when I gotten older, I did have a garden in my backyard at my home in Mississippi. So now I'm ready to get back into gardening, and I did want to share with you all the seeds that I purchased. Now, first, I am going to show you these seeds from seedvilleusa.com. I did order quite a bit from them. They did have a great shipping. They had a wonderful selection of seeds, and they are very well packaged. So to get started with this first one, it's Shasta Daisies, and this is how they look. Then I don't think this came from them. I think that's just was in here. I think that's another company. Uh, this is primrose. You get 50 mixed colors of primrose. And then you have stevia. Some of these I might not know the name. Climbing rose. The plant sometimes names are so out there to me that I'm looking for a common name. This is a plum shrub seeds. I'm trying to figure out whether these are edible or not. I think they are, but I have to do a little bit more research on if these are edible. Then the peonies. I think I'm saying that right. I'm not for sure. But I have yellow, and then I have that in a white. So I'm very interested to see how these work. It says you sow 1/16 inch depth. I think you could probably sow it directly. I'm gonna put it in a pot and see how it works, if it comes up. Then I have some blueberries, which I've already planted the blueberries, but I have a couple of little bit more seeds in there, I see. So I'm going to get another container and put those little seeds in. Then I have some onions, which for some reason, I purchased quite a bit of onion. Now, the cantaloupe I know is a vining plant, and I am kind of iffy on where to plant this. I want to get some raised garden beds set up in my yard, and since the price of lumber is like ridiculous right now, I don't know if I might have to wait. But I did see some online, and if I find it, I'll show it to you. That was metal, galvanized, and they was really cute. They didn't have a bottom in it, and you can configure them different ways. So if I find that, I will put that in. Then we have some jalapeno peppers and some galandria seeds. I think that's how you pronounce that. Parsley, cilantro. I am very interested in planting and eating cilantro. I've not grown herbs, and this will be the first time I actually do more of a herb type garden. My daughter, she's 13, she planted some mint, and we're waiting for that to come up. But she has quite a few seeds that she's gotten from another company, and I'll talk about that later. This is bell pepper. Every time I go to the store, it seems like I have to get onion and bell pepper, and the bell pepper always look a little iffy. So I'm always digging through trying to find really nice looking bell pepper. Now this stinging nettle is something that I've heard about on YouTube here, and it has a lot of good properties to it. For as health wise, it has benefits. So I really wanted to try it. You can make a tea with it, and I seen one man fold it over and actually eat it right from the root. But they have little needles on there that sting you, and so I'm really interested in this plant right here, the stinging nettle. And if you now, I have a couple of channels that I really love to watch. Is Jess at Roots and Roughage, or Roughage and Roots, something like that. The Grow Family Network, and Garden Answers, and her M is, I think it's her M86 squared. I believe that's what it is. She has a beautiful video, but I will list all of those videos in my description. But that her M86, she has inspired me quite a bit on composting and gardening a small area and things like that. So let's move on to the next group, and that would be this one. And this is from Successful Seeds online. She has some beautiful packaging here. She did ship really fast. Her shipping was great, and her packaging looks really nice. If she's on Etsy, I hope you can go over to her shop and get some seeds from her. So let's start with, I ordered the cayenne pepper, the serrano, I'm thinking I'm saying that right. And then she gave me free gift of bok choy. I've not ever grown bok choy. When we go to restaurants, we do have it, and it's really good. I've seen it at the stores, but never purchased it. And I'm very interested in growing this bok choy, so I'm very happy that this is what she chose to put in as a free gift, because it's something that I'm really interested in. And I got the cayenne pepper and the serrano peppers to make pepper sauce. When my grandmother had her garden, we always had turnips and mustard, and we always had a pepper sauce to sprinkle over them. And so what you do, you get your greens, you cook them, you put in a little bit of sugar, some kind of meat that she would have, some like ham hock or something she would put in there. I didn't put that in mine. I went out there and picked them, and I mean, I was about 11, 12, and I told my grandmother I wanted to go out and pick some greens and cook them, and she just let me do it. So I went out there and I kind of, was looking, because she taught me how to, search for bugs and clean them and things like that. And I did the best I could, and I made them up, and they were so good. I was sitting there eating them, and my granddaddy, I told him come get him some, and he did. And he was like, I found a couple of worms in there, and I was like, gross. And I threw the whole pot away. I was like, but you were still sitting there eating them. And he was just like, well, I did find a couple of worms. I kind of wish he had just kept it to himself, but that kind of, made me pay more attention as I'm cleaning my greens now. So now we move on to Baker's Creek, and we did get quite a bit from Baker's Creek, but this is all we have now, because my daughter, she already planted her mint and her cucumbers, and what else did she plant? Mint, cucumbers, and her strawberries she got from this company here. And Baker's Creek, they did ship quite fast. They were, really quick on their shipping. And so this one was a free gift here that they gave, which I'm always happy to get a free gift and to try something new that maybe I didn't pick because I'm not used to it. But by them giving you a free gift, it allows you to kind of step out of your comfort zone and, you know, give it a try, and you might order more later on. So that is a good way of selling products, is to just offer a free gift and um, let people try it out for themselves. Okay, so this is what my daughter chose, some watercress. I have no idea what she's going to do with this, but that's this is what she chose. So we are going to wait to see how well these turn out. I've not heard of yellow pear tomatoes either, so I'm very interested in planting these to see how they grow. Then now this is the big load that I have here, and this comes from Lowe's. Oh, before I get to that, I think it was Red Fox. I put his Etsy account, Etsy store here so that you can see, but I did order from him, and I ordered some onion and bell pepper, which I already have some, but I went ahead and ordered some more because, like I said, I cannot have enough onion and bell pepper when I'm going to the store. A lot of my money goes towards onion and bell pepper. I cook with it quite a bit. These came from, where did these come from? I think they came from Baker's Creek. Yeah, this was another one my daughter ordered. This it's called Jade Bean. I have no idea what this looked like. I'm going to open her package to see what is this though, because a jade bean, that's what it looks like. We'll have to do our research on that. I think she was just ordering stuff. I've not heard of that. I don't know how to even cook it. Okay, then my other daughter, she picked up some turnip. That surprises me because whenever they're sitting down eating, they don't eat their beans or turnips. So by what they picked out, it did shock me. Okay, and let's see. I do have from Lowe's, I have some garden beans. I love these. This is going to be one that I cook, and this one was one that I really wanted. I wanted this squash. It's like a zucchini squash, so I like to grill it, put it in stir fries and things like this. Now this will not be my first time planting lettuce, but another story about me planting lettuce when I was younger. I grew lettuce. I planted me a little thing of lettuce, and it came up. It looked great, and I went out there and I picked some and I washed it. I thought I washed it, and I put it on the table at dinner time so that everybody can get them a piece. And then I just started seeing little bugs start crawling out, and I was trying not to notice so that nobody else would notice, but it was just two or three little bugs started crawling out over the table, and I was just like, oh well, let me just get the lettuce up off the table. And so now I know you're gonna have to really wash lettuce and green things that comes in. But luckily, that was when I was younger. I know better now. I love cucumbers. I've always planted cucumbers. I just cannot get enough cucumbers during the summertime. So as you can see, I do have quite a bit of cucumbers. And once again, I did pick up onion again. I'm just shocked at how much onion I actually picked up from the stores. And some more jalapeno peppers here. And let's see, I think these are radish. I did plant radish before, so I'm good on my radish. I know they come up really quick. It doesn't take long for these to produce, so that's why I really love radish. Now tomatoes, I usually don't buy seeded tomatoes. I usually buy them already, coming up and things like that. They already planted and grown. You get them in the containers at Walmart or something. But I really wanted to get a little bit more exotic than what I can purchase at Walmart or Lowe's or the big box stores. So that's why I went more with the seeds, and so that I can have a better variety. So these are sweetie tomatoes, and from what I've found on watching Jess from Roots and Roughage and Garden Answers, is that you plant basil next to your tomatoes and it'll give you a sweeter tomato. So that's what I'm hoping to do. And I think I did purchase some basil seeds. Some more peppers. And there's some more cayenne blend peppers. Now, marigolds, my grandmother used to plant these, and I found out that they are edible. I've not eaten marigolds. I would have to find out more information on if they're edible. But far as I know from watching the other shows, the other YouTubers, is that you put these in your garden and they will keep away pests. Uh, a lot of the unwanted pests, and the good pests can come to your garden. Now, I've heard Jess speak about nasturtiums a lot. she focused on nasturtiums, and she's has some planted. I did not know about these, and so that's what caused me to pick them up, because she kept talking about them, and I come to find out they are edible. The stem, the flower, and the leaf, I believe. Um, I've not eaten any, and I'm just interested to find out, what they taste like. So let's get to what I do love is morning glories. Oh, I planted some at my home one year, and it came up so pretty. What I did, I went to this nursery and I purchased a couple of flowers, and she gave me morning glories as a free gift. And since she did that, I just went home and I put it in the dirt, got a pot, put it in there. Didn't think nothing of it. Well, what came about was these beautiful, beautiful trailing flowers that was just, oh, they were so gorgeous. And from then on, I just kept planting morning glories. And now, as you can see, I absolutely will plant morning glories. That's why that free gift is so very important. I plant morning glories all the time now, and I can't wait to get these out into a pot and on my front porch, on the side. I just love morning glories. So that is I think that's all that I have. Yes, and which is enough. But I will always see something else, and I will say, well, let me try planting that. I hope that you all enjoyed this seed haul and join me through my garden adventures. And yes, I will be doing a garden journal. And we did start planting these seeds, some of the seeds. We've got them in the house. We have a couple of them, the cucumbers, out in the little greenhouse, in which I will try to show you that later on. And I listened to Jess. I didn't get the little trays with the little compartments that you start your seeds in. I actually went and got these solo cups. And thanks to Jess from Roots and Roughage, I think Roots and Roughage, she said, you can purchase those compartment things that you find at Walmart, but a better option would be to go and get the little red drinking solo cups from the over there by the paper plates and cups and stuff. So that's what I did. And we're just waiting for them to come up and see what they look like. So if you did like this video, please give me a like, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content. Till next time.